Howdy do y'all, this is John, and today we are talking about Roofman, a new movie that came out just a little while ago in theaters right now. And in Roofman, it deals with this notorious thief called the Roofman, who escapes from prison and holds up in a Toys R Us, completely hidden from its employees. And he does this for a long time. And, befriends some people in this town, but all the while still trying to prevent himself from getting caught. But as he's interacting with these people, he starts kind of getting a little remorseful about the thefts and stuff. Okay, so getting into it, first and foremost, what I liked about the movie. I do like its story, not just because it's a trip down memory lane, because it takes place in the mid-2000s, and, I grew up during that time period, but also because it's about this man who undeniably committed a really bad crimes. Thankfully, he didn't murder anybody, but he did undeniably commit some really bad crimes, stealing money from McDonald's and stuff. But the fact is that, in this movie at least, the guy is remorseful about it. He starts feeling bad about the crimes he committed, because the whole him being a thief thing is kind of out of character for him. Because he's a genuinely nice guy and a seemingly intelligent person. The whole him being a thief thing was an act of desperation to try and be, in his mind, a better father to his daughter. Now, I don't know if the real Jeffrey Matheson, I believe his name is, feels the same way. But just like his character in the movie, it is kind of out of character for someone like the real Roofman to do something like this. So if he is in real life, that's not too surprising to me. Also, it's a nice trip down memory lane, because I remember Toys R Us. And, many of the other companies and stuff that I reference in the movie, because it takes place in 2004. I was 6 at the time. A lot of that kind of stuff is just stuff I remember very well. On top of that, I also think that Channing Tatum was real good in this movie. Tatum's one of those actors that got better over time. You're not going to hear me defend his earlier performances very much, but over time he has become a good actor, and I've begun to at least like him as an actor. And I think he does a good job in this movie. He's likable, he's funny, but also at the same time, he has that dark edge to him that you need for a criminal. I also wasn't expecting this movie to be a bit emotional and heartfelt, but it was. When the Roofman has his more emotional moments where, you see his remorse and stuff, you genuinely feel bad for him, because, again, it was an act of desperation, not justifying what he did, but it makes you understand that by the end of the movie, he's not the same person that he was at the beginning of the movie. Now, getting into I don't care too much about this movie. One common problem with comedies these days is that they're not exactly that funny anymore. To me, the last true, funny comedy outside of Deadpool is The Hunt, which came out 5 years ago. We have had some mildly funny comedies occasionally since then, but the last one to truly, make me laugh pretty hard was The Hunt. Roofman, it got a few chuckles out of me, but I wouldn't necessarily call it a comedy. It really should have just been labeled a drama instead. There's also a handful of supporting characters in the film that I don't really think added much to the movie. They didn't really do anything to elevate Roofman's story. And their character arcs, if they even have one, don't really go anywhere. There's this one in particular who's a girlfriend to this guy trying to help Roofman. She doesn't do anything in the movie at all. And her one contribution could have just been, voicemail saying, the dude saying, "Hey, I'm gone until this point. Please leave a message, blah, blah, blah." So guys, at the end of the day, Roofman, I thought it was a good movie. It has some problems, like, supporting characters that I don't think add anything to the movie. It's supposed to be a comedy, but it's only got a few mild laughs in the movie. But other than that, I thought it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. I liked the story, the characters. Channing Tatum was good in the movie. And overall, I thought it was a fun, little bit nostalgic movie. I'm going to give Roofman an 8. Well, that's all the time I have for today. Please look forward to more videos soon. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Please also subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as per usual, please remember,